Good morning. Really nice to be here again, interrupting your work and jumping into your social media posts or onto the platform or onto your desktop, wherever it might be. Confession time. How many of you out there, like me, struggle and find it a real challenge to build a group or network of engaged users? I have a lot of followers, lots and lots of them, who I have to admit I haven't heard from, engaged with, interacted with, or anything in my time on social media. Now, a lot of that's to do with the fact that when we first come on social media, all we want to do is be liked. I just wanted to be liked. And you tend to accept friends and followers and all the rest of it without any real thought about, how you're going to manage this group of people. And things change online so fast, especially since COVID. And you would imagine that, lockdown would have made it easier to engage with all those groups. I'm going to be the voice that actually argues it didn't help at all. I certainly found that the interaction and being online and everything else was just an added stress on top of the having to be online and everything else that was going on. And I know everybody says to me it's about consistency, it's about showing up, it's about being there. And I get all that. I really do. I get all that. I've learned it, retained it, and everything else. And I do it, I think. But it took me a long time to realize that actually social media is a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of it. And it looks like everybody's doing really, really well with these big groups. And you could look at my groups and my pages, across the board of social media and go, look at that, she's got all these followers, she's got that. Yeah, lovely numbers. Engagement, however, not so much, if at all, sometimes. And I'm not sure if there's something I'm not doing during that. I've got to figure all that out. And I know that it's about building those relationships, and I build relationships with lots of people online. Sometimes I forget they're not my friends, but that's a whole other story. But I do and I do have people that I engage with that I've never met, but online, through business and stuff. I've known for a couple of years. I've followed their posts. I've commented. I've done things like that. Yet it's still difficult, and I don't know how you feel about that, because I think that's probably the one thing that sometimes makes me sit back and go, why am I doing it? What is the point? And you marketers can stop screaming and shouting out there. I know there's a point about building up relationships, but it can be just looking at those numbers can be so demotivating. I don't know how you feel about it, but if I'm having a day when I'm thinking, nothing's happening, I haven't made any money from a year, whatever it may be, and you're going through your posts and you're scheduling posts and you're trying to analyze what works and what doesn't, and how come you've got 5 engagements on that one and only one on something, and it goes on and on, round and round in circles. So, confession time. I hate social media for business because it's all about numbers and engagement. It doesn't take into account, for me, the emotional attachment I make with people that I am building relationships with. And I know that there are people online that I could privately message or, or video call or whatever, and they'd be willing to talk to me, and we'd have a laugh and we'd have a joke and all the rest of it, and it would be great, but we won't work together for whatever reason. I thought it was about price, so I really spent some time looking at pricing and everything else. And here's another confession. Running your own business, God, it's hard work. It's hard. It's hard keeping yourself inspired and motivated every day. So you have to expect that there's going to be some times when you just look at it and go, why am I wasting my time? I've worked my entire life. My poor kids still talk about having to spend so many days with childcare and one thing or another, because I have worked my whole life and I have that underlying, I don't know if it's a need or obsession to be successful. And again, please, I know that's successful in any way we look at it. But for me, it's an ambitious thing about being successful. And my idea of success is that I am helping you, that people I have helped have gone on and done other things. It's like I worked in the voluntary sector for years, and my greatest buzz was helping volunteers learn new skills and go out and get jobs or achieve something or just become more confident. And that is a passion of mine, of what I want to do. But it gets hard because when you're running your own business, there's a bottom line, there's money you have to earn, there's people saying don't look cheap, don't look too expensive, charge what you're worth. If I charged what I'm worth and people paid it, I'd be a millionaire twice over. There's a little wriggle room in there. But here's the big but. Another confession. I actually love what I do. I love helping you build your confidence, build your story, speak in public, deliver it, be part of a bigger world, grow your business, do what you love doing. I love that. I'm not so sure I love running a business. So if anybody wants to run the business with me and do that bit and I'll do this bit, yes, please. But I do love what I do and I can't imagine stopping. And whenever I think, come on, Bev, you worked your whole life, you hit 62 this year. Why are you doing this? I just think, what else would I be doing? What else would I do if I wasn't helping you? If I wasn't giving you the benefit of my advice and my knowledge and my skills? And I don't say that by going, you don't have them. It's just that the ones I have are unique to me and I know can help you in the same way that your skills are unique to you. And many of you have helped me. So think about that. What's your confession for today? Let us know. Let me know what you're willing to confess about your business today. And let's share how some of those challenges we all have can probably be solved for each other just by giving us some tips. Okay, have a great day. Bye.